Who is ready? Who's ready? Who is ready?
Old ship bell in a coastal town, rusty safe getting dragged out now. Ancient coins in a dusty tray, shine them up, watch the years fall away. Border trains through the midnight haze, customs line, keep the nerves in place. Secret pockets sewn inside my coat, every bar another little vote.
Who's ready for a crazy day? We're gonna have to have some intestinal fortitude. In the end, we will reign supreme.
From Tokyo nights to Rio sun, from Arctic ice to island drums, every stamp on my page, another drop in the wave. Silver
Who is ready?
like a tidal wall.
Guys, I have some shocking information here to share with you shortly. It is insane. And we're going to start off this morning right. We're going to rally the troops. We have not yet begun to fight. Who's with me?
Crabs are grooving side to side.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And boy, oh boy, do I have some crazy updates and information for you. They told us we were crazy. They told us we were insane. Silver stackers were wrong. We went from 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 to 40 to 50 again to 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. We hit an all-time high yesterday of $117.77. Let's go. They launched their biggest attack yet, and I have the evidence. Who wants it all? 1 minute, 30 seconds till we get started. Get them up. Who's ready? Smash that like button. We're about to get started here. Let's get it.
Tidal rhythms in the sand, shiny spoils laid by hand.
Who wants free silver? Who wants free gold? Who wants free copper?
Up in the sky, international stacker, he's our guy. Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Dance with me. Dance with me.
All right, we're going to kick the old school intro this morning, and then we're going to jump right into the evidence, the proof. Smash that like button if you're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to be an absolutely wild day.
Dance with me.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures, and one adventure you're not going to want to miss. You got to be subscribed for this. I'll drop this link in chat. I'm giving away over 21.8 ounces of silver, a bunch of gold, well, a little bit of gold, and a bunch of copper. So you're going to want to enter this. And ladies and gentlemen, boy, oh boy, was yesterday a wild day. We closed the day yesterday with gold and silver at all-time daily highs. So as all the people on X and other places were telling you, silver crashed, you guys are through, the top's in. We closed at all-time daily highs for gold and silver. We finished the day higher than we started the day, with an all-time high of $117.77, which is super bullish. And I'm actually happy we had this pullback here. We filled this gap. So see this gap here, these two lines, we filled that gap. And it's healthy not to always go straight up. The only thing that goes straight up forever, guys, remember, is the United States debt. That's the one thing that continues to increase forever. 38.6 trillion. So disgusting. Hopefully, eventually we get that under control. But that being said, after a massive attack, and I've got evidence it's a massive attack, I'm about to show you that it's a massive attack here in about 20 seconds. So please make sure to smash that like button. But look at this thing. We haven't seen a slam like that for a long time. But after the slam happened, look what happened here. We gapped up, open, fought, came back up, fought, and then we've been moving sideways in this channel. We're currently at $111.26. So remember, we got to a low yesterday on the smash by Slammy McSlammerson of about $102.44. And we're already back at 111.28. We hit a high last night of $111.78. So we're going to be battling it out this morning. Remember, New York starts to trade here in about 8 minutes. 8 minutes, New York starts to trade. So we're going to see the volume increase more than it's already up this morning. And between 8:15 to 8:30 is the danger zone. So we're going to be watching that. Gold hit an all-time high of $5,111.51. It as well was majorly attacked, just like silver. But ladies and gentlemen, we're back right now, 5,085. We're almost back to 5,100. Remember, on Friday, we were talking about can gold get over 5,000 on Monday? Not only did it get well over 5,000, it survived a major attack and is still over 5,000. And silver survived a major attack, is over 100. Now, here's the shocking evidence. Here's the shocking proof. Remember what I said yesterday? I bet the volume of trading was going to be over 1 billion shares. So how this works, this is the COMEX group, CME. And guys, welcome everyone to the stream. Please smash the like button so this can get out to more people, because I've got important information here that's going to help a lot of people feel a lot better. So this is the COMEX group. This is their trading, which I monitor. Remember, one contract on the COMEX is equal to 5,000 physical ounces of silver. And with gold, it's 100 ounces of gold. So none of this chart is normal. Like even this one over here that looks super small, that's 104,000 contracts. Remember, normally every day, 60 to 80,000 contracts were the norm before this recent run up. 60 to 80,000, which represents about 300 to 400 million ounces of silver. Remember, we produce about 835 million ounces a year and consume more than 1.2 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our first alert this morning. Our first alert this morning, yesterday, over, are you ready for this? 1.8 billion fake paper ounces were traded. 1.8 billion on this day. This day right here was 1.16 billion. This day here was 1.19 billion. This day here was 1.26 billion. This day was 1.38 billion. Yesterday, 1.8 billion. I've never seen a bigger bar for trading on the COMEX before. Has it happened? Maybe. But look at this, 1.8 billion. Remember, in 2025 alone, we only had 22 of these bars, which represent a single trading day. We only had 22 days over 1 billion, and most of them were from September forward with all the volatility. Ladies and gentlemen, silver was literally shooting the moon. The bankers couldn't take it. They launched their smash down, and here is part of the evidence to show you. Maybe an all-time high, 1.8 billion fake paper ounces traded. Guys, I can't tell you how crazy that is. I think there's a lot of shorts being covered. I think, well, let me rephrase that. I think this big attack was to prevent a lot of shorts being liquidated and having to be covered higher. So I think this was organized for different institutions to get out of their shorts. 1.8 billion. I have been watching the repo market. So far, nothing as of yet. But the numbers for last night will come out here in about 35 minutes. So as soon as New York is trading fully, remind me to come back here. We will refresh this, and we will see if any emergency funding happened. Remember, this is the Federal Reserve repo market. This is where banks can go anytime, day or night, for emergency liquidity. The last time we saw action like this, we saw like $70 billion pulled out by banks. They can sell their securities. It's mortgage-backed securities, treasury, etc., and get emergency cash. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Remind me at 8:30 to go back there. And guys, sorry, my voice is super hoarse today. I was live streaming so much yesterday. I did it in, so my voice is a little hoarse. So please, please, please smash that like button to help me make feel better. Currently, the silver futures price is $111.17. So we're going to mark that there, $111.17. Make that the normal purple. And we are trading at, now we're in backwardation. Our second alert of the trading morning here. Remember, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But what is backwardation? That's when the silver futures price, 111.71. I thought it was 17. Okay, that was a warm-up. That was a warm-up for backwardation. Backwardation is when the silver futures price is cheaper than the spot price. So we're actually not in backwardation, but we probably will be here soon. So that was a good practice. And don't forget, the Shanghai Futures Exchange hit an all-time high yesterday equivalent. It trades right here at Chinese yuan per kilogram. I've got it converted down here to US dollars per troy ounce, and it traded at an all-time high of $134.13 equivalent. and it closed at $126.19. So boy, oh boy, are we in for a wild ride. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. I am sipping on Mrs. International Stacker coffee this morning. What are you sipping on, and where are you at in the world? And guys, one more update. We are at 57,983 subscribers. We only have 17 subscribers until we break 58,000. And if we do that on this stream, we will be having a big show. So if you want to see a big show, you got to subscribe. And remember, my big giveaway with silver is coming soon. I'm going to drop the link in chat right now. Enter here. And you got to be subscribed to enter that. So might as well subscribe, check out a big show, and hopefully win some gold and silver. Stackers never sell. Diamond claws, says David. Dang. David's got diamond claws. Who in chat has diamond claws? Shout out to all the Diamond Claw members on the channel. Really appreciate y'all. Who in chat has diamond claws?
Diamond claws.
And that's the thing, guys. Like, my strategy is long term. So when your strategy is long term, it makes this volatility a little bit easy to stomach. But I know a lot of new people were in the euphoria of this, saw this, and I'm sure some people were panicking. Guys, I've said this in the past. I'm going to continue to say this. Do I believe silver's going much higher? Yes. Is this different, in my opinion, than 1980 and 2011? Yes. But in trading, you should never say it's different, but it is. In 1980 and 2011, we were in silver production surpluses. We produced more than we consumed. Now we've been in a silver production deficit for more than 5 years. We produce about 835 million ounces of silver a year. We consume more than 1.2 billion, and that is only increasing because silver, this stuff right here, is the most reflective metal in the world. The most conductor metal and the best, most conductive metal in the world, the best thermodynamic properties. It's even antibacterial. It's literally in Mrs. International Stacker's yoga pants. That stuff right there. We hit peak mining production 2016. Every year since then, we've decreased by 1 to 3%. Ladies and gentlemen, the only way to fix this structural shortage is getting more silver out of the ground, and new mines take 10 to 15 years to do it. Even if you streamline everything, you're talking 5 to 10 years. So that's why I'm so bullish silver. That's why I know this was an attack. That, coupled with evidence like this, 1.8 billion fake paper ounces trading yesterday. That's why I feel the way that I do. And when I see attacks come, I see them as opportunities to add more. Not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet, but that's my thoughts. What are your thoughts? And has this morning's or last evening's live stream made you feel better about this attack? Because I know we got a lot of new people, and there's all kinds of people running victories on X last night saying, it's over. It's over. Silver's going to zero. Oh, boy, are they wrong. And ladies and gentlemen, we're at 452 likes. Thank you so much. That's 48 more until the next big, or until 500. And then we might have a big show coming up here. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, a lot of people in chat are super pumped. We got, they're reopening Compromise in Michigan, says my boxer shorts. Okay, people are liking it. Guys, what other countries do we have in here? I know we've got United States. I know we've got Canada. What other countries besides the United States and Canada do we have in the house? Let me know in chat. And guys, we are, oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, channel members, you know what to do. I think we did it. It's time for the big show. Here we go. 58,000. Thank you so much. It's time for the big show.
National Aerobic Championship featuring regional
Four-time.
from all across the United States competing
Four-time.
for the title of America's best aerobic athlete. Presenting
Thank
the
you so
reigning
much.
1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the four-time
New
Crystal
York.
Light. Thank you so much.
International
Stacker. Thank you so much. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. And New York has started trading this morning, and we're going to see what happens here. Looks like we've got Mexico, we've got the UK, England, we've got City of London, Netherlands, Uruguay, Poland, Jaquia Barzo, I'll say, Spain, Scotland, Turkey, Nicaragua, Germany. Wow. Kuwait. We got a lot of folks in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We got Turkey. We got New Zealand, Australia. Someone's saying live from Epstein Island. I don't think that's true. France, Croatia, Jamaica, Alcatraz, UK. Wow. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Norway. And boy, oh boy, we've started trading here in New York, and we've already got a pretty big candle forming here. We'll see what we can do. But for all those joining, bottom line up front, we were right yesterday. They traded maybe a record, I don't know, 1.8 billion paper ounces of silver yesterday. It dwarfs, all of this is way inflated. This whole chart's way inflated, and it even dwarfs that. Are we going to have the new normal of just billion ounce trading days happening? Is that going to be the new normal? Don't forget to enter my Make a Giveaway. You got to be subscribed for that. Link is in the chat. Also, if you can't see the chat, just go to my channel, click videos latest. It's the second to last video posted. $2,400 epic silver giveaway. I might have to update that, because silver was $93 an ounce when I made that video, and now it's back up to almost 113. Wow. Wow, and Spitz says he's on Mars, and Elon says hi. We got India, Alderaan. I love Star Wars. Someone's saying Pluto. Greenland in the house. What a crazy day. What a crazy night. Channel members, do you like the new BGC emoji? It is the big green candle. And ladies and gentlemen, there's something we can do to candles that 90% of the time, some scientists say, make them bigger. What should we do? And they're demanding it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the baby gator call.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
I was almost like Chubbs on Happy Gilmore. Thought I was gonna have a little nub. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that green candle is getting bigger. Some scientists say 90% of the time, it's science. Channel members, do you like the new BGC big green candle? Let me know. So silver's on a pretty big green candle here. Gold had a decent green candle, just switched over to a new candle. It's starting red, but it'll probably switch green here. Oh, and we just took out our first target with gold. We just took out our first target of 5,089.82. Our next target here is going to be the 51 hundo. Nice. And again, for everyone who joined late, the Shanghai Futures Exchange closed at $126.19 equivalent and hit an all-time high of 134.13. Wow. We've got, okay, it's 8:06. We've got 9 minutes left until 8:15, and from 8:15 to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this morning, that is the danger zone. That is the danger zone. It is getting bigger. Are there any suitors in the chat? I know someone, she's single, and she loves gold and silver, and she's looking for someone to settle down with. We met her in Poland. She's Polish. Her name is Viola.
Yep. What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. So let's see who's going to be her suitor. Put your best hit lines in chat. Let's see if we can find a good pickup line. Don't mention Miss IS and the baby oil and the shark attack scare. Yeah. Someone feed that candle some blue pills. We need long and straight green candle. That's funny. When is your new song going to be on Apple Music? Soon, Larry. Soon. All the channel music is on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. It's everywhere. Was able to get a distribution deal. So it's everywhere. Pandora, whatever. It's on TikTok. You could it's on Instagram. You can when you pick music for videos or whatever, you can just search International Stacker. I think the new one will be online in about a couple weeks. I would like my robots to have at least 2 arms. I have 1 standard, sir. That's funny, Liv. Okay, guys, we are pushing. So far positive for silver. Gold is kind of crab walking. And the gold to silver ratio is currently trading at 45.23 to 1. Last night when we got up to 117.77, we got as low as 43.5 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold. So we're watching that. Yes, we're watching that. Let's go to here, X, previously known as Twitter. Make sure you guys are following me on here, Intl-Stacker. A lot of times I put information on here before I put it out. And shout out to Bald Money guy. He followed me this morning on X. Super cool creator. He's based out of Poland. He's got over 100,000 subscribers, so make sure to check him out. Got the same email saying, Nanio. Miles Franklin has no minimums, says Carolyn. International Stacker, yes, most certainly OPEX related. I'll have to look at that, Mike. SoFlo Stacking saying, International Stacker, I'm liking this current price action. It's trading a bit sideways at the moment. Yesterday was a massive run. Also, despite the attack, we didn't go below 100, which is bullish. Totally agree. 120 is my next super important price. Yeah, you guys, I think 120. First off, it's going to be a fight to get there, but 120 is going to be a danger zone. I'll turn that orange. That should be the inflation adjusted. Let's see here. I forget. It's an inflation adjusted high for 2011, but not traditional inflation. Inflation. Because if you go to the government's version of the inflation calculator, remember, they've changed multiple times how you correct for inflation. If we go here to 1980, the all-time high is about $50. That's over 208 of today's dollars. But the all-time high, like the close is like $49.50 for 2011 is $72 and something cents. Yeah, $72.84. But if you go back to a different inflation calculation, 120 seems to be kind of an inflection point. So that could be another area where we could see some major resistance and fighting. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet. Thank you, Crudel, for subscribing. Guys, thank you so much. We are now at 58,017 subscribers. That means only 83 more subscribers to the next big show. And again, I'm giving away 21.8 ounces of silver, some gold, some copper. Go to my channel, click videos latest. The second video from the last one I released, you'll see it. And the video I released is talking about $200 silver, how it's real, and China's hoarding silver. Here's why. So make sure to check out that video. It's good as well. But I'll put a link in chat so you guys can enter that giveaway, and you got to be subscribed for that. Smart Silver Stacker made a great video about it yesterday. Thank you, SoFlo. I'll have to check that out. I can watch to bring up critical information. Yeah, I'll check it out later. Thank you, SoFlo. And for everyone who missed it, what did we say yesterday on the stream? I bet it was going to be a billion ounce day. And look, this is the highest I've ever seen it. I don't know if it's the record or not, but 1.8 billion fake paper ounces traded yesterday. 1.8 billion. So far this year, the highest has been, so the end of last year right here, this was December 29th with 1.38 billion. The highest this year besides that was right here, 1.26 billion. Are the billions all going to become 1.8 billions now? Is it taking that much manipulation to move the market now? The answer might be yes, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you so much. We're at 620 likes. We're just 80 likes away from 700. And sorry I'm not as energetic this morning. My voice is hoarse. I'm trying to make it not. I'm trying not to lose it all the way. Okay, the Fed repo, we're going to be watching that this morning. It doesn't come out till 8:30. So please remind me here in 19 minutes, we'll come back and check the Fed repo. And again, the Fed repo is where banks come to get emergency liquidity. And a lot of times if they're covering massive short positions, we will see that here, but that's for US banks. And remember some news we reported on before? One, the majority of US banks are now net long. They still have short positions, but they changed from net short to net long. And a lot of European banks kind of took over the net short positions. So with that being said, we may or may not see a hit on the liquidity, but we'll find out here at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this morning, which is really just 17 and a half minutes away. Slippery Elm. I'll have to check that out. Thank you, Safe Harbor. No, this is a brand new stream this morning. I'll be covering this, and then I'm going to spend most of today editing a video for you guys. I'm going to be editing the coin show I went to in Prague. When I was in Prague, I went to a coin show out there. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Not only do I live stream charts and breaking silver news, I live stream around the world on adventures. And you guys help to guide those adventures. It was not that long ago. I was at the Great Pyramids of Giza live streaming, and you all literally told me to get on a camel. And ladies and gentlemen, we met Daisy, the Egyptian Uber.
Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshism here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. Good girl. Oh, wow. Look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
So suffice it to say, we have fun around the world. Market's been trading right now in New York for 13 minutes. And so far we have 1 green, 1 red, 1 green. And the greens are quite big. Those are some BGCs if I've ever seen them, big green candles. Gold's on a big green one as well. It's been a little bit more wishy-washy this morning. Let's see here. Let's keep going down here. Look at this. So true, says Farmer Dave. This is Dividend Hero saying 2 years ago, you could have purchased 1 ounce of gold at Costco for $2,500. Today, it's $5,000. That is so wild. Wall Street Crab Dance says, stat man. Love that. Oh, and Silverback Sensei likes JM Bullion. Okay, see if there's any new tweets, then we'll go back and look at the charts here. And SoFlo Stacking retweeted this from Smart Silver Stacker. Silver pulling back to retest the $100 breakout. Yeah, I actually retweeted this one yesterday. So it's we're good. It's very bullish. And KH Crustacean seeing how many fake paper ounces traded this morning with International Stacker, pulling their eyes out. Breaking. How many fake paper ounces of silver did the COMEX trade to try and crash silver yesterday? The answer? Over 1.8 billion. Let that sink in. It's crazy, guys. Let that sink in. Next Exit saying, IS, you can play that song I sent you if you want. Thank you, Next Exit. I'm not able to do it live. I have to like feed that stuff in through my system. So maybe in the future, even if it was on YouTube, it's just when I play YouTube videos, all the audio is really low. And I do that on purpose so I don't blast your guys' ears when I go to different websites. And we've got, okay, here's an alert. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next 15 minutes, 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30, we are in the danger zone. This is traditionally when a lot of attacks, tamp downs occur from the COMEX. So that is going to last 3 candles here. So it's going to be this. Whoops. It's going to be, there we go. It's going to be this candle. 1, 2, 3. So about to here is going to be the danger zone. So once we get past this here, we are out of the danger zone. Doesn't mean an attack can't happen. No, attacks, tamp downs, all that can happen. But traditionally, right in here is the danger zone. Welcome to the danger zone. Silver futures currently at 112.48. Let's adjust this. Let's double check. All right, we're in backwardation. Remember, backwardation's when the silver futures price is currently cheaper than the silver spot price of 112.72, and that signals instability in the market. People want their silver, institutional investors, and just like JG Wentworth, they want it now. That signals that there's a silver tightness physically in the big bullion banks. And ladies and gentlemen, we've just started here, and boy, oh boy, might we get off to a crazy start. This looks kind of like a hangman. Do you guys remember playing hangman back in the day? Look at that. Should we play hangman? Okay, here's what we're going to do. Okay. It's 4 letters. The word is 4 letters wrong. 4 letters. Give me the first letter. Gold's trading sideways right now at 50.89. So it's trading sideways, but there's definitely a trend up. Definitely a trend up. Okay, there is an R. Okay, here it is. There is an R. There's no G. There's no S. There is a C. There's no M. There's no F. There's no L. It is crab. You got it. It is crab. That is, ladies and gentlemen, the first time we've ever played Hangman on a chart. Welcome to the stream. The name's International Stacker, where I'm coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Over 1,800 videos around the world on silver and gold adventures. We were just in Poland. We're just in Prague. And I'm giving away 21.8 ounces of silver right here. I'll put the link in a chat, but it's under videos latest, the second to newest video I've released. So make sure to check that out. Silver, copper, and gold. So it's pretty mega. You got to be subscribed to enter, though. Let's get rid of all that. There we go. And again, for those who aren't tracking, oh, it opened back up. Here we go. The Shanghai Futures Exchange opened to back up. Yeah, we're trading again on the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Look at that gap up, ladies and gentlemen. It is official. We have a gap up. That is kind of normal for this market. We do see a lot of gap ups for one reason or another in the Shanghai Futures Exchange. But silver's now trading at 129.97. Is it going to run for the all-time high of 134.13? Just in case. Let's see. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Chinese. All-time high. Just in case.
历史最高点，
历史最高点。
历史最高点。
历史最高点. Okay, I think I'm ready. See, okay, we're in the danger zone. Let's see if we can make it out of here. The first candle in danger zone is red. Second candle currently in the danger zone is red. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, but with the Shanghai Futures Exchange, here's the thing. Here's what kind of protects us and why they can't smash this down. By the way, today is options expiry day with the COMEX. So there's another theory out there, it was a temporary crash. To be able to let those options expire as cheap as possible. But I was about to say, oh yeah, the Shanghai Futures Exchange running like it is really protects silver, because if they were say they were to crash silver down to $50 an ounce, but it's still trading here for $130 currently, that means there'd be a $80 premium, which literally means every ounce of paper silver would come out of the West and would go to the east, because you could take it from here on a boat or a plane, or even mill it and go there and make $50 or $80 or $20 an ounce profit. So right now we're trading at 130. Let's see what the premium is, and we're 112. Guys, the premium right now is $18. Even now they're running a risk. So the Shanghai Futures Exchange has been a big driver in this market, and also a form of protection. Because we have seen the price of silver manipulated for 45 plus years, and we finally broke free. How do I know we broke free? We're not under $20 an ounce anymore. And for those here that are new that say that's conspiracy, banks, okay, it's not true. It's just some crazy guy on the internet. Then how come JP Morgan Chase paid $920 million fine in 2020, and 2 of their bankers literally went to federal prison? How come Scotia Bank paid $127 million, Deutsche Bank $100 million, HSBC 76, Bank of America Merrill Lynch 25, UBS 15 to 20, Barclays 44, and guys, the list goes on and on. The main thing they do, there's different ways they can attack. There's different ways they can manipulate, but the main thing they can do here is something called spoofing. And what spoofing is first you have to be a big player to be able to do this. You have to have billions of dollars, okay? And what it is you put in like a mass buy order or a mass sell order without the intention to ever execute it. So if I on silver was to put in like a multi-million dollar sell order, or even a short, like there's different things you can do. But if you were to put in a multi-million dollar position down here, up here, algorithms will start to see that and they will start to react. And as the market moves, when it starts getting close to wherever your spoofed position is at, either down or up, they will cancel it. That is illegal. It's market manipulation, but they still do it. And here's the disgusting thing. Even though JP Morgan got caught and paid a $920 million fine, that year they still made over $1 billion on trading metals, which means they net profited about 80 million. 80 million. Yes. Okay, guys, make sure you enter the Megagon. Put in the link in the description below, or sorry, in the chat. And we are just 58 subscribers away from the next big show at 5,100. Who wants to see a big show? And you got to be subscribed anyway to enter the giveaway. So, just saying. Whew. Okay, we are almost through the danger zone. We're about to finish the second candle, and then we've got one more candle in the danger zone here. Right here on our little hangman pole. Okay, someone said, did you see where LCSs are not buying silver and refineries stopped taking silver for a bit? So that's not all LCSs, and that LCS stands for local coin shop for those who don't know. And that's not all refineries. Some refineries are backed up. So they started buying different types of silver. So they went from taking everything to just 999 and 90%, and then they went to just 999. Some refineries started taking only 100-ounce bars. So what is happening right now in the United States is unique. It's not happening around the globe. We're seeing a glut of silver into coin shops, which is all going into refineries because people with PTSD from 2011, 1980 finally selling those positions out. So are there coin shops still selling? Yes. I've been talking to coin shops every day. I could call 15 coin shops today, and probably 80% of them will still be buying and selling. Some are not buying, and it's simply because the silver they're sending into the refineries, some of them is taking weeks to get paid finally. So you're having a liquidity problem with a lot of, especially smaller coin shops, where they just don't have the capital. They don't have the capital to keep buying. So that's the primary issue there. So it's not all coin shops, it's some. It's not all refineries, it's some. But I'm not worried about that. That is a temporary thing, in my opinion. Temporary issue that we will work through as demand increases. Remember, I still think we're not in the FOMO phase. I think we fully left the innovators phase here. This is the innovation adoption curve. I think we're in here still the early adopters, but we're getting closer to this line. Once we start getting early majority, and FOMO starts to pick up really around here, fear of missing out. Now, is there FOMO with stackers and people like in the markets that are like, oh, shoot, I need to be in that? Yeah, definitely. But I'm talking about wide scale public FOMO, which is what we want to be watching for. So once you get up here, I believe that FOMO really starts to kick in like around the tail end of early majority to late majority, and then accelerates into the laggards. And again, as this goes down, because it's a bell curve, remember, the price of silver with FOMO and late majority, I expect to be pretty parabolic, even more parabolic than it is now. So why do I bring that up? Well, once we start getting here into the early majority, we'll start to see a lot of the glut of silver currently at local coin shops and refineries get chewed through and eaten through. And I believe eventually it's going to get to the point to where those premiums close. Coin shops are going to be paying people at spot, and then even with some stuff over spot, because they've got high premiums on stuff. And that's when Mike Maloney talked about silver becoming something that's called unobtainium, that you won't be able to obtain it. So again, I believe we're still early. Many other people agree with me. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Let me know what you think. Pure Metals. I think Pure Metals is out of aren't they overseas? I have FOMO and I don't care, says it's finished. That's funny. I FOMO all weekend so I can relax the week. That's funny. I saw an article on Market Watch that was calling silver a meme stock. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. And that was from Tiffany, channel member. Thank you to all the channel members. Really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much to all the Diamond Claw channel level members. I appreciate y'all as well. Anybody in the chat have diamond hands or diamond claws? Let me know. Let me know. And for everyone watching, I currently have a horizontal and a vertical stream going on at the same time. The horizontal stream is going to be the best experience. But just know you have both options. So if you're on the vertical and you want horizontal, you can find it. If you're on horizontal, you want vertical, you can find that as well. So it's a new feature that YouTube put out for us to be able to do that. And guys, Shanghai is climbing. We're up to 130.78, 79. Oh, Pure Metals is in the U.S. Who am I thinking of? Who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of that Singaporean group. Who was that? I'm thinking of Bullion Star. That's who I was thinking of. Yeah, thank you for that clarification. Silver futures currently at 112.80. We're out of backwardation. And guys, we are in the danger zone. This is the third red candle in the danger zone. There's one thing we can do that 90% of the time some scientists say can reverse a red candle. What do you guys think we should do here? Ladies and gentlemen, they want it. The baby gator.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Some scientists say that 90% of the time the baby gator call can reverse a red candle. Let's see if it happens. It's science. So I'm going to take out this hangman. This is the last candle here of the danger zone. We've only got 20 seconds left. Only 20 seconds left here. Channel members, what do you think about you wanted a big green candle emoji. Do you like it? It's called the BGC, big green candle. Do you like it or do you want a redesign? Let me know, channel members. It's science. Let's go here. Okay, we're out of the danger zone. Like, does that mean attacks still can't happen? No. Man, those are about the work. Oh, it's locking. Okay. That makes you, it's like locking to the frame. Okay, let's use straight lines here. We could see a mini DTB here. We could see a mini DTB. We'll see. We've got over 2,300 people on the chat. We are just leaving the danger zone here. The market's open. Silver's trading right now at 111.49 after they told you it was going to crash under 100. Remember that? We are at 5,080 gold. And Shanghai, the unsung hero, is ticking back up. We're currently trading at $131.52. The COMEX cannot afford to let that premium get much wider than that for much longer of a time. And breaking news right now, I've got a live feed coming in right now from the COMEX. Let me pipe it in. Oh, a silver cork emoji. That would be good. That would be good. That would be good. And I did want to shout out, I missed a couple super chats early on, so I wanted to shout out Brody. Thank you for the $5 super chat saying, let's go. And Fuzzy Balls saying, Shanghai closed at 128.45. The banks lost control 140 this week. Whoa. Do you guys agree with channel member Fuzzy Balls? If so, put 140 in chat. A shout out to the Outlook Hotel who became a crab cadet. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And a big thank you to David. $2 super chat saying, stackers never sell diamond claws. That's mega. You crack me up. I'm going to start watching you instead of that other guy, says Troy. Thanks, Troy Barker. Thanks, Troy. That's funny. Oh, maybe we need a DTB emoji, guys. Does anyone not know what a DTB is? It's a special formation we monitor on this channel. It's something I dare not say out loud. I only say it on low breath. Wow, we got Luxembourg in the chat. Thank you so much, Sean Cross, for the $2 super chat, saying DTB has an undescended ball. Ladies and gentlemen, the DTB formation, something we monitor here on this channel, stands for the Devil's Teabag. Not Diddy's, the Devil's, not Diddy's. Who said that? Will Asian AI guy join in today? I don't know. I don't know, Kent. Thank you for being a channel member. Just put the demon emoji on top of a Lipton tea bag. That'd be funny. Or just a Lipton tea bag would be funny. A Lipton tea bag with horns. Shanghai, we're currently trading at 131.46. We may get the DTB here. Did you dip in gold and eat them with chocolate? I'm not sure what you're talking about there. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Guys, the name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. I am sipping on Mrs. International Stacker's world-famous coffee. Where are you at in the world? What are you sipping on? Especially, are you sipping on Mrs. IS's coffee? We travel the world on gold and silver adventures, guys. We live stream all over the world. And it was not that long ago, I was on the Nile River, and we literally got, on live stream, attacked by pirates.
Okay, this boat is coming like really close to us. Guys, it's gonna hit the boat. Oh, this is not good. Guys, it's a freaking pirate. Oh my gosh, what's happening? All right, guys, look for art. Does anyone see an RPG in there? Oh, he's selling things.
Okay. It wasn't they weren't pirates. They were industrious salesmen. And they were selling Egyptian textiles on the Nile River. You guys told me to buy some, so I ran down to my room, grabbed some Egyptian pounds, dropped it overboard in a bag that was weighted. Luckily, it landed in the boat. I got some Egyptian cotton. I gave it away to you guys with some silver. It's past 8:30. Let's see if the repo market, if there's any activity. No activity. No activity yet, but we're going to keep watching this week, okay? We're going to keep watching this week. This very well could have been a crash to prevent emergency liquidity, letting banks and institutions or whoever cover their shorts for much cheaper and not get destroyed. That could have been the whole purpose of this. Also, remember on the COMEX, this is options expiration day, so that could have had a lot to do with it as well. But one thing I do know, people were rejoicing on Twitter, especially the anti-gold and silver crowd, which I don't get it, but it is what it is. Rejoicing a bit too early. And we're trading right now at 111.40. Since the big attack, we've been as high as 113.53, it looks like. 113.49. So since the big attack, we've been as high as 113.49. And for everyone who joined late, this was a watch out situation I was talking about yesterday. This is all the trading on the COMEX. Again, yesterday they traded over 1.8 billion with a B fake paper ounces. That's the most I've seen since I've been monitoring this chat. That's the most. Is it the most ever? I don't know. I'm going to have to do some research. But since I've been monitoring this chart, that's the most I've seen. And even without that, this entire chart is not normal. Like right here, 115,000 contracts. The normal would have been 60 to 80,000 contracts. And remember, each contract is 5,000 physical ounces of silver. So you times this by 5,000. So let me tell you how that little stubby right there, that looks like not a big deal, 115,329 times 5,000. That's 576 million fake paper ounces just on that day traded. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. And when you think about it, we produce 835 million ounces of silver a year. We consume more than 1.2 billion. So 1.8 billion, that is more than 2 years of annual production. That is more than a year's of annual consumption in one day. That's crazy. You know what else is crazy? We're only 67 likes away from 900. I think we can do it. Better yet, I know we could do it. And guys, I'm doing a massive giveaway for everyone just joined. 21.8 ounces of silver, some gold and copper. You missed the real big giveaway. In November, I gave away over 70 ounces. It was insane. Over 800 gold, half gold backs we gave away. Thank you. Shout out to Goldback. But this time it's still crazy because back then the price was 50 and now the price is 111. And when I filmed this video the other day, the price was 93. So I'll put the link to this in the chat. But if you want to find it on my channel, just go to videos latest. It's the second to last long form video I put out. So go there, and then I'll put it right now in chat so you guys can enter. And you got to be subscribed to enter. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at 58,066 subscribers. That means we're only 34 subscribers away from the next big show. So you might as well subscribe, enter the giveaway, maybe win some silver, and see a big show. Thank you so much. We hit 906 likes. Thank you so much. Someone's asking, do you sell any silver on eBay, your own pours? No, I don't, Troy. I've only poured a few ounces of silver in my life. I plan to get into it eventually, but down here in Key West, everything's small. The properties are small. I'm just not set up for it down here. So when I eventually move out of Key West, I do plan to start pouring silver, but I love poured silver. All this stuff right here. Look at all this. I absolutely love poured silver. And somewhere in here is the piece I've poured. My biggest bar ever poured was 18.7 troy ounces. And I gave that away just in November to one of you. I'm always giving away here. But guys, why do we stack this stuff right here? Physical silver. Why do we stack this stuff right here? Physical gold. It's because all throughout history, paper fiat currency, this stuff right here, the big banks, the government institutions, the financial advisors tell you, save your money in this, retire, you'll be fine. And as I plop down this big fat stack of Vietnam dong, I want to remind you that all throughout history, every paper currency not tied to physical gold and silver has literally always gone to zero. And it got so bad in Zimbabwe, they went from $1 million notes to literally $1 billion notes and then $1 trillion notes. And here's the disgusting thing. A lot of this currency you're seeing right here that's worthless is from Venezuela. And this also is from Venezuela from 1936. It's a 5 bolivar silver coin, 90%. This is worth like $70 right now. This coin, the silver coin, is literally worth its weight in silver from 1936. And all this new fancy paper fiat currency literally went to zero. And that's why we stack physical gold and silver right there. That's why. That's why. And I did want to shout out all the new members who joined this morning. Thank you so much. Channel members get access to the channel member only live stream in the war room, and what happens in the war room stays in the war room. And a big shout out again to all the Diamond Claw members on the channel. You are all mega. Woo. I will not be doing a war room after this live stream. I've got to get that video done for y'all. I promised it. So I got to deliver on that promise. And for everyone watching on vertical live stream, it's a better experience on horizontal live stream. So you can come on over, but if you enjoy vertical, by all means. But just know there is a vertical and a horizontal stream going on right now. But we're all in the same chat. We're all in the same chat, so that's cool. Silver is moving 7 to 8% in a single session, and it does feel normal. But imagine that someone wants to jump in. That's Rashad. He's one of the technical analysts we like to follow. Silver Nutmeg saying the silver vaults in the Shanghai Gold Exchange, SGE, stay at a critical low level. Last week's number was just released and shows a decline of 1.5 metric tons, down from 505 metric tons. I believe they do everything they can to increase the amount of silver in the vaults, but they have a huge challenges to keep up with demand. Wow. Okay, just Dario. Here we go. The CME, which is the COMEX group, just released preliminary data for Monday trading. Let me shock you. Guys, we just spoke about this. Total volume 316,000, 105,000 open contracts. Okay, let's break it all down. Oh, I thought he was going to break it down for you guys. Okay, at previous all-time high, the total OI open interest was north of 250,000 contracts. Okay, all you have seen yesterday was a great deal of options-driven volumes, mostly ODTE, hence netted by day end. Banks luring retail and gullible professionals to short silver and dump on them their radioactive paper shorts. Possible. Did the picture change as a whole? No. If anyone out there feels all that happened was a great deal of gaslighting, then your feelings might be in the right place. Yeah, it was a great deal of gaslighting. I do agree with that. Another Field Slam says Gold Silver HQ. We've been seeing a lot of them this year, guys. Gold is a measure of value, says Bay from China. It's natural endows gold. Its nature endows gold and with unlimited upward potential. The silver market is now so pessimistic that it could have reached 200 in February. I just have to laugh. Nobody gets it. Everyone is shorting. JP Morgan is getting margin called and force liquidated at 300 billion silver. Is that true? I don't know. I'll have to look into that, guys. I'll have to look into that. Okay, breaking from silver trade. Silver 132.45 in Shanghai. Yep, we're watching it. It's currently right now at 170.80, but it was just up there. China puts silver on its back, lifts us Globex silver prices, lifts US Globex silver prices back over 113. Shanghai premium hits $20 an ounce. Crazy. And here's another YouTube creator, guys, who's in Poland. Gold and silver stackers, don't overcomplicate things. The US dollar is nearing the next big leg down. This is not the end. Let's go here. Let's go here. Okay, guys, it's going to be a slog fest today. It's going to be a lot of crab walk sideways action. It's going to be a lot of probably tamp downs and filled attacks. We could be seeing an afternoon rally. It could come earlier, but we could see an afternoon rally in silver. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet. So I'm going to wind this one down, let my voice rest, hopefully get it back to its 100% because we went crazy yesterday. I'm going to work on the Prague Coin Show video for you guys. And for anyone watching right now, I've got a big giveaway. There's still time to enter, but you're running out. You got to subscribe. And right now we're at 58,084 subscribers. We're only 16 subscribers to the next big show. Maybe we could get one before we end the stream. But I'm going to drop this link in chat. You've got to be subscribed. But 21.8 ounces of silver, some gold and copper. Who wants it? And also, we are just 32 likes away from 1,000. So it'd be great to finish the stream with 1,000 likes and a big show. Who's with me? And let's just go to the repo one more time and just make sure. Yep, no activity on the repo market yet, but I'm going to be watching it. I wish they had dark mode, guys. Why does the Federal Reserve not have dark mode? So much better. Guys, we're 5 subscribers from the next big show. 58,000 to 100. 5 subscribers away. And we broke the 1,000 likes. Thank you so much. We're now 3 subscribers away. Who wants to see a big show? Who wants it? 3 away. Am I going to be live streaming later today? I'm not sure. If there's some explosive action, yes. But if not, I think I'll probably rest my voice for the rest of the day, so I'm back at 100% tomorrow. But if the market starts to move in either direction, like a big move, I will go live again today. So make sure those notifications are turned on because you're not going to want to miss that. The next time 100% sure I will be live is going to be probably market open at tomorrow morning, 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But again, to be clear, I will go live later today if there's explosive action. Today is options expiration day. And remember, I gave you these yesterday, but here's some of your watch outs for the rest of the week. FOMC meeting's happening soon. The stock market has priced in no interest rate cut, so we're not expecting that, but that could impact if something changes. The personal consumption expenditures inflation is on the 30th this week. Data in either direction could affect temporarily. Ultimately, guys, I think we're in a price discovery phase, so I think those effects are going to be pretty short-lived if they happen. But we could see another government shutdown on the 31st. The main way a government shutdown affects us is we don't get a lot of the reporting and data. So that could be a thing. And then just geopolitics in general. Remember, we got all the issues going on with Iran and Russia and China. A lot of stuff going on. And then we'll also start to see some corporate earnings coming in. So we're going to see. Thank you, G. Stott. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Channel members, I think we did it. Get ready. If I refresh this, we're 58.1. It's time for the big show. 58,100. Thank you so much. It is time for the big show.
To the 4th annual Crystal Light National Aerobic Championship featuring regional finalists from all across the
Thank
United
you so
States
much.
competing for the title of America's Best Aerobic
Thank
Athlete,
you.
presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing
Four-time.
four-time Crystal
Four-time.
Light champion, International Stacker.
Thank you so much, everybody. International Stacker. I'm going to be signing out here, but I'll drop the link one last time in chat so you can enter the giveaway. 21.8 ounces of silver. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you. Let me get this Vietnam dong out of here. Let me get this paper, a fiat currency out of here. But I appreciate you guys so much. We just broke 58,000. So mega. So mega. And I want to show you guys one thing. Who knows about the YouTube play button you get at 100,000 subscribers? Who knows about that? Well, I've been talking about it for a while, and the real Geared Up Survival said, forget that, you deserve a play button now, and he sent me this in the mail. 50,000 subscribers, and the crab has 2 grams of silver in his claws. So thank you so much, the real Geared Up Survival. He is a YouTube creator, so make sure to check him out. That's totally mega. I love that. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I'll see ya. As a matter of fact, I'll catch ya on the next one. CYOTNO. Channel members, you know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn those notifications. What is today going to bring? What is tomorrow going to bring? I don't know. But where are we headed? I've got 9 years of history on this channel telling you where I believe we're headed. Not a financial advisor, but ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. We're going to need some intestinal fortitude to last the way forward, but I believe at the end there will be great rewards for all. Thank you so much, Crustacean Nation. And one last time, catch you on the next one.
Each year, the Stacker Crab makes a pilgrimage to the International Stacker YouTube channel. Here we have a typical Stacker Crab. While typical crabs will eat shells and food of such, these crabs only feast on silver.